So firstly, welcome to all on my channel. I am a brain-friendly teacher and I will explain the main concepts of the NCERT in easy ways. Okay, so you can relate all the things of the chapter from your daily life. Okay, you need to do a smart work, not the hard work. Okay, so if you want to get success, do it. And before starting the lesson, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel, hit the like button and share this video to all your near and dear ones so they can also get benefit of this video. So here you can see this matter in our surroundings. Okay. So what is the matter? Firstly, let's see. Matter each and everything which is around us. Okay. Like you are having a smartphone, you are having drinking water. Okay. You are having pen, each and everything, the air we breathe, the food we eat, stones, clouds, stars, each and everything, even there is a particle of sand, that is also a matter. So everything is a matter. So moving to our next thing here, the physical nature. What is the nature? Like you can see the water can change their shape. This is different from the smartphone. Okay, so each and every matter having their physical nature. Okay, so there are some properties. So see, first is matter is made up of particles. Okay, you can see this is an example of thread. This is a microscopic view of thread. You can see this we look when we look upon a thread, it seems that it is very thin, but when you see a microscopic view, you can see there are so many particles, means threads. So many threads are consist a single thread. So we can conclude the matter is made up of particles. Okay, so if you see a block of wood, you will find that there is so many particles, small particles of that wood is made up of small particles. Now, how small are these particles of matter? So, you can see, we have taken a glass of water and put 2 to 3 crystals of potassium magnet, potassium permanganate. Okay, what will you see that only 2 to 3 drops of potassium permanganate will color give the color to 1 liter, about 1 liter of the water. It means that the particles are very small. Okay, now here you can see this activity, the same activity as I told you. We are taking the potassium permanganate in 1000 ml of the water and you can see the consistency, the intensity is changing when we are taking a small amount of this and putting in another 100 ml. Then after this we are taking only 10 ml and putting in another one. So it says that particles are very small and we cannot see it by our naked eyes. Okay, so the crystals of potassium permanganate can color a large volume of the water. Okay, about 1000 liters. Yes. Okay, now see, a particle of matter are very small. They are small beyond the our imagination. Okay, so you can say these are the some properties, physical properties. Now the characteristics of the particles of matter. Particles of matter have a space between them. If we are going to represent in 3D, we can represent it as like this. These are the particles Like here is a single layer of the particles in a matter. You can see here the particles have the space between them. Here in the green color you can see these are the space. These are also known as voids. Okay. So this is an particle. This is the void between them. So we can conclude the particles have a space between them. Now another property, particles of matter are continuous moving. Let's have a daily life example. Like we are going to take bath and this is our water and we are putting 1 spoon of Dettol. You can observe there that when drop is going inside the water, some of the threads are going outside, moving to the another parts. It shows that when the Dettol is going into the the water molecules stuck to it and it's like the wind is going on next. So here we can say the particles of matter are continuously moving. So we have seen the particles of matter are continuously moving. Now next characteristic is the particles of matter attract each other. How they attract each other? Like there is an activity in which four friends are there binding their hands behind and one of your friend is going to hit from the between them and what you can observe, they are pretending to break down. Okay, so they don't break, so they are showing that they are attracted to each other, they are holding each other. So same thing happens in the two particles. So they having some distance, but in the solid you can see little distance, about no distance. In the liquid there is some large distance. However, in the gaseous you can say too much distance between the particles. So we can see it in your next. So now let's see the three states of the matter. First, we are having the solid state. What is the state? State means the form in which they occur. Like we are having a smartphone. This is in solid state. This is having the hard surface. We are having water. They are not having the hard surface. And the air, they have no surface. So in the solid state, there are some examples from your daily life. The chappal, computer, laptop, pen, each and everything that you can hold, they are the solid. They are in the solid state. Now see, if you are having a rubber, a sugar salt, and one sponge, what do you think? The sponge is in solid state? Yes, because when we apply the force on some solids, they may change the shape, but when we remove the force, they pretend to show the rigidity. Rigidity means they are showing that we are not going to change our shape under normal condition. Like in the rubber band, you are applying the force, they change the shape, but they will gain their shape when you remove the force. So these are the cases. So we can say they are having the fixed shape, definite shape. They are having definite boundaries. So here I can write solid, fixed, shape, volume. Now let's see the liquid state. In the liquid state, you can say they are having no fixed shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are placed. They are having fixed volume. They are having fixed volume. So from here you can see the differences between the solid and liquid. Now let's see what happens in the gaseous state. Gaseous state means normally you can say air. Okay, air is a gas. You can say air is a gas. You can imagine this. So a large number of balloons from a single cylinder of the gas. When a balloon cylinder comes to your street, you may have noticed this is a cylinder and the size of the balloons. They are the from the one single cylinder he fills so many balloons. So how you can say that they are having the fixed volume, because the cylinder volume is this much and the balloon volume is too much. So here you can say the thing that the LPG gas cylinder, CNG, on which nowadays too many vehicles are running. So you can take an example of this. What happens? The gaseous state. In the gaseous state, there is too much distance between the molecules of the gas. So what happens in this? The compressed natural gas. See here, the compressed means we are applying. They are compressing here. They are placing a piston and applying the force. They are applying the force. They are increasing the pressure, and by the time these molecules, these particles comes to this position, so they are get compressed, and this way the cylinders are getting filled. So here are the examples, the CNG, LPG, and you may relate some other examples also from your daily life. So for today this is enough. We learned about solids, liquids and gases. Okay, and some physical properties also we have seen, that the molecules, sorry, the matters are made up of particles and they are having a space between them. So this is all about today, and we will meet in our next class.